Good evening, everybody. It's so wonderful to see you here tonight, and welcome to the folks who are watching us virtually through Facebook. It's an evening of firsts, and we're delighted to be here sharing some of these wonderful firsts with you all. One of the things that's premiering here tonight is a beautiful community gallery exhibition downstairs by Cecile Martin. I hope you have the opportunity to enjoy that show, as well as our very own founder's artwork here in the upstairs community gallery, Linda Quinn Furman, who was recently honored by the naming of this building. So we are delighted in so many ways to welcome these two artists into GCCA, to our wonderful community gallery. In addition, we are so pleased to be able to partner with Waltz, an organization here in Greenville that was started by Susan Crooks to end the stigma around mental health issues. And as part of this evening, GCCA is becoming Waltz's first stigma-free zone in South Carolina. And we couldn't be more proud. It has a lot of meaning to our team, to our board, to all of our stakeholders, and it's so important to have a safe place for these types of critical conversations in the community, as well as a place where people can feel comfortable and feel loved when they need to get support for these important issues. Whether you are a creative, and we know that many creatives suffer from some of these challenges, but our whole community suffers from these challenges, especially during these times. So we couldn't be more pleased and more proud, Susan, that you asked us to be part of this initiative. So I want to thank Susan very, very much for reaching out to us. It's so great to see the energy that is here tonight around this issue. So thank you to the volunteers who came out with Susan to share these messages, to the wonderful art project that people are participating in tonight, to Lana Guy, where did Lana go? There you are, who is providing some beautiful original songs, as well as some songs that we all know and are familiar, that are just adding a really nice energy to the evening. And to Nick Burns, one of our Brandon Fellows from last year, who did this absolutely amazing portrait of Susan's son, Walt, who this evening is really very much about. We couldn't thank you enough for making this such a meaningful evening, and for you all to be here to share it with us. So I do want to turn it over to Susan for a few minutes, who wants to share some words with us about what this Stigma-Free Zone and what her organization is doing for the community.
Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful and committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. Margaret Mead. So, when I spoke with Kim, it was about creating a community art piece to bring people together, to have them understand about stigma, One out of 4 people will have a clinical mental health condition sometime in their life. But yet, for some reason, there's so much stigma surrounding it. People are afraid to come out and talk, or they're embarrassed. And so what we're trying to do is get people talking. And when I called Kim, and I told her about the artwork, and we talked about the community, and then I said, well, maybe you can be our first stigma-free zone. And she was like, really? What is that? I was like, oh my gosh. Do you have like 4 hours? I'm outside my therapist. He's like texting me saying, are you coming? I said, oh no, like, are you going to be here? So Envrionment so that we can actually be a compass and a megaphone for mental health support, education, and change. And my son and I were both teachers, and we called it the family business, you know. And we worked together for almost 10 years. And my boys, my son Will, our girl Will, we did all kinds of fun things together, rock climbing, biking, and we're a tight family. So, you know, it's a loss for anyone. I even say, even if your kid was a jerk, you know, that would be horrible. I'm not, you know, but I'm just saying it's, well, he's a beautiful human being. With one thing that's so interesting is that it's sort of like you have a plate, and then you know there's that one more pea put up on your plate, and then it's like you just can't do anymore, right? And so every time that pea would be on my plate, where I just feel like it's too much, then someone just appears and helps me, and it's been this way with this community. When Nick called me, he had found out about Waltz, and he asked for permission to paint this beautiful piece of art, and I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. The work that he did, and he's captured the soul of my son. It's just humbling and amazing that he did that. I wanted to thank Lana Guy again for her music. She was my student in Waltz too. She wrote all the way from Polly's Island. Make it your own. I didn't give her the melody, and she carried it out. And it's so beautiful into a waltz. And she's so talented and such a beautiful human being. And it's amazing, like I said. I wanted to thank Glennis Roman. She wasn't able to physically be here, but she is here with us. And we'll be posting that her beautiful words on our website. I also wanted to thank Janet Sheldon, because I wasn't there, she is. I had met her, and we were talking, and I asked, is there anybody who can help me with this? I have all these ideas, so she just sat and wrote things down, and came up with this beautiful piece that shows what can happen if we have people surrounding us with love and support and understanding, and we can actually create this stigma-free society so that people don't feel ashamed to come out and talk about it, you know, because it's a normal thing to have anxiety, depression, and another mental health condition. I mean, 1 in 4. We also know that it's so important. 800,000 people die every year in our world from a mental health condition. That's one person every 40 seconds. And so this is extremely important that we get the word out. I also wanted to thank Cheryl Hill, because now you're going to find out what she did. And I was wanted to make a plaque for our first Stigma-Free zone. And I thought, it's the art center. We cannot have just a regular plaque. So I called Cheryl, and I said, wanting to a stained glass butterfly, I don't know. And she's like, okay, I've got it. And this is what she created, and it's so beautiful. And I want to thank you so much for doing this for us. It's amazing. And I wanted to present it to GCCA. But I want to thank you so much. I hope that you'll just look at our website if you have any questions, and just open up and talk about how you feel, and just letting someone know that you'll be there to listen is huge. We also have Robin Ellison. She actually trained us in mental health first aid, and has given us this great opportunity that we can train anyone in mental health first aid for free, which is a big deal. And we have a sign-up sheet here, also just email me and I will let you know more about it, because again, education is the way that we will create change. So thank you so much, and thanks for this beautiful art community for your help. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Susan, and I do want to let the community know that all of the GCCA team have been part of the wonderful mental health training. It was so beneficial to us as citizens of this community, but also as folks who can help the people who come through our doors that might be struggling with these types of challenges. So it's a one-day training, and I encourage you, if you're interested in it, to sign up for that. It's really very much worthwhile. And I also encourage you to read the Stigma-Free pledge that Susan has brought along with her, because it really encompasses what this movement is all about and how we can be kinder to the people around us who are suffering. And that could be one of us on any given day. So once again, this is a really special evening. Thank you for allowing